Someone needed me to interrupt their scrolling to let you know that you need to realize that you are the main character in your movie of life. Okay? I know some people might hear me say that and they think, well, no, that's what's wrong with people today. They think that they a movie star and they this and they that. But the recognition is we get one shot. We get many takes, but realistically we get one shot of a movie. And that means from what you see on a memorial, like, thing, you see the time the date the person was born, and you see the date that the person died. That's what I feel like in this world today. We are so like lost in a sense. Like I saw something today, and I'm like, another thing I want to tell y'all. I don't usually say this like this, but stop going to these online psychologists. Okay, stop going to these ladies and these men that are not married. Okay, they have never seen a fateful situation in their entire life. They have never even experienced coming out of the other side of something that did not work out. They're telling you false lies and false dreams for likes and views and follows. Okay, and they're using you as a icon to get those things. Okay, because I heard something, and I'm not gonna say specifics, but it was like a lady that was like 10 years older than me. Mind you, I'm 26, and she was asking this lady that I guess gives like unsolicited or some sort of dating advice online. And personally, baby, the question that she asked, you need to take that to God. Okay, these people online, on live, and even people like me that are speaking the word of God, we are not God. Too many people today think that they're God, and they forget that no, you are the main character in your movie of life. Okay, and what that means is that there's gonna be some good, the bad, the ugly, everything that we see in a good movie that we like today that we don't like to experience in our own lives. Unfortunately, that's what it takes to get you to the life that you really want to be living. I'm talking about not stress-free, but even when things come up, you're able to handle it with ease and with confidence. You know what I mean? Like there's like I keep telling y'all, there's books in you, there's doctorate degrees in you, there's people in your neighborhood that need you just to smile and be that kind face to them. You don't understand the impact and the inspiration and the motivation that you do carry, but there are some people that look at you and they not happy that your light is shining. But I say shine on anyways. And remember that you are the main character in your movie of life. Do you not know you have a start date and an end date in your life? Y'all keep worried about these start date and the end dates on your resume, and our fear that we reckon to realize that we got a start date and an end date. And even though the time is going up as far as us getting older, know that is us talking until the end. Okay, so does that, I don't say that to put fear in you, but to put motivation in you and to put love in you that you can do this thing in life. You got one shot, many takes, but that should inspire you. Like, that means that I ain't necessarily got to get it right, but I got to get it going. And somebody just needed me to interrupt they scrolling because you need to get up off the floor. Today, tomorrow, wherever you seeing this, needs to be the last day that you on the ground to the point that you got no motion in your innermost being of your life, and your spirit and your soul is held captive by the bondage of fear and survival of this world. That's just the distracted. I'm trying to tell y'all, all this that's going on the internet, these little people that's doing all this dating, and they doing all this balloon pop, they doing all this stuff, they doing all this pulling you further and further away from God. They doing all this to distract you. They always love that you needed some partner that you need to get your hair and nails done. No, if your soul is dead, your soul is dead, and it don't matter how much you glam and glitz it up on the outside, baby, you dead on the inside. God is asking you today, do you want to have a funeral, or do you want to have a resurrection for your life that was in a grave, but you can come out that grave today, okay, and become the main character in the movie of your life? That's sensation. That's everything. That's so amazing. God just deposited that in my spirit. I just had to share that with you. Go out there and be the big CEO in your own life, okay? Don't let these folk hold you back. Don't let these folk try to dampen your light. I don't care if you can't afford to get your hair and your nails and stuff done. There's a man out there that's going to love you anyway, boo-boo. Okay? I don't care if you walk around looking mad and angry at the world, baby. There's a man that's going to love you anyway. It's a woman that's going to love you anyway. Stop going to these people that are not licensed, are not professionals, and do not care about your well-being. Go get on your knees and pray to God and say, God, how can I become the main character in the movie of my life instead of trying to go to everybody else for everybody's other opinion and their perspective and what they think about my life and what I should change? Maybe you should go to the one that know it all. Because that's any video that I do, all I'm trying to go is point you to is back to him. And I hope in this video it points you back to him. Get on your knees and pray. I ain't got the answer for you. I can just pray for you. I can just intercede on your behalf, but stop going to people and looking for them to give you the script and the keys to your life. Sometimes you got to get out there and get to going with some things and going 1,000 miles in this direction, not $1,000, 1,000 miles in one direction, 1,000 miles in another direction, and see which route worked for you. Stop saying all is lost and you don't know what's next for you. Neither did a lot of people in the Bible, but it still worked out for them. Okay? A lot of them wasn't looking to be who the great people that they were, but they was connected to the great I am, so they became who they was. You can too. Until next time, Big CLB.